হুম। হ্যালো, হ্যালো, হ্যালো। এবার ঠিক আছে? হুম, এবার তো আসবে নিশ্চয়ই। ঠিক আছে, আয় আয়, ফ্রেন্ড রিকোয়েস্ট, একটা ফ্রেন্ড ম্যাচ খেলি, চলে আয়, চলে আয়। আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে, চলে আয়, চলে আয়। তুই তো সেকেন্ড অ্যাকাউন্টে বেশি ভালো খেলিস, বেশি ভালো খেলিস। সেকেন্ড সেকেন্ড অ্যাকাউন্টে খেললে তো আমি হারবোই। ঠিক আছে, একটা গ্লিচ অ্যাকাউন্ট তোর। বুঝলি? লাইক দ্য স্ট্রিম গাইজ, অনিস লাইক কর। তোর অ্যাকাউন্ট তো দেখাচ্ছে না তাও। তোর অ্যাকাউন্টে মনে হয় ফ্রেন্ড রিকোয়েস্ট নেই, বুঝলি? প্রেডিকশন উল্টো হবে, আতাউর জিতবে ভালো করে। এটা হচ্ছে তোর ইয়ে, ঠিক আছে? এটা তো রুম নাম্বার, ঢুকে যা। হ্যাঁ, এল ক্লাসিকো দেখবো, ওই জন্য তো ফ্যান করে সাবস্ক্রিপশন মারলাম আজকে। হুম, বুঝলি? ফ্যান কোড ছাড়া তো দেখা যায় না ভালোভাবে, ওই তোর এপিক স্পোর্টসে দেখা যায়, বাট ওতে ভালোভাবে চলে না সবসময়। তো ওই জন্য ফ্যান করে সাবস্ক্রিপশন মারলাম। তোর প্রেডিকশন কি? বার্সেলোনা রিয়াল মাদ্রিদ? কোন অ্যাপে দেখবো বল তাহলে? কোন অ্যাপে দেখবো? আচ্ছা, মানে গেমের সাউন্ড জোরে যাচ্ছে না তো খুব? আচ্ছা, পাঠিয়ে দিস। আর গেমের সাউন্ড মানে খুব জোরে যাচ্ছে না তো?
welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started. Well read, and the danger is averted. Bebeto, one half, of course, of one of the deadliest strike partnerships in history.
Yeah, he's the perfect fit for a fox-in-the-box type player, as he's got surprisingly good vision and an eye for a pass that allowed him to play more creative roles.
Whilst remaining, of course, a genuinely prolific goal scorer. A 29-goal season, a 25-goal season during his stint in Spain.
And people will, of course, remember him for coming up with one of football's most iconic celebrations, too.
Batistuta. Cannavaro. Rodri. And the pass is intercepted. Well timed, excellent interception. Roberto Carlos. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Rijkaard. And it's Sneijder. And it's Batistuta. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
ল্যাগ হচ্ছে তাও
Oh, it's Bebeto. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bebeto was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Nedved. Roberto Carlos. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Milan looking to pass their... Cristiano Ronaldo!
কি একটু বাড়াতে পারো গেমের সাউন্ড? আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে, গেমের সাউন্ড বাড়াচ্ছি, আর একটু দাঁড়া।
Superbly there.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a right smile there.
Bellingham. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Batistuta. Looking to play him in.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Bellingham. Luis Suarez. And that's been slipped through. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Searching pass he's played there. And Bebeto! He scored!
এবার দেখ ঠিক আছে কিনা।
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
After 30 minutes is number 21, Bebeto!
Madrid have fired themselves in front.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And here's Batistuta. And that's been intercepted. Bellingham. It's Cruyff. Can he get on the end of this? Now there's a shapes to shoot! It's run loose. Oh, what has happened here? And he's following up!
লাক কি লেভেলের খারাপ, হ্যাঁ
Firm header just
কি
on
লেভেলের
target.
লাক খারাপ।
That's a great attempt, although he
এইটা গোল
clearly
ঢোকাতে
feels
পারছি
he
না।
should have done better with it.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Cruyff! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Cruyff clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. And he's taking no chances there.
Milan certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Corner number 2 then. Rijkaard gets it away. This looks promising. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Cruyff. And here's Bellingham. And here's Suarez. Schneider. James. And this is Nedved. Oh, that's fabulous. He's in a good... Oh, shooting chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Milan have their third corner.
Speed test 5 star. এই গেমের সাউন্ড যাচ্ছে? গেমের
Madrid
সাউন্ড যাচ্ছে
are
কিনা দেখো
looking
তো?
to go forward now.
There will be 1 minute added time.
আমাকে শোনাচ্ছে না। একটা
And
কল
it's
আসলো,
Nedved.
কল আসলেই সব শেষ।
Bebeto looking understandably energized. And that'll be the last act
কল
of the
আসলে
first
আমাকে আর
half.
গেমের সাউন্ড শোনাচ্ছে না।
There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the
Team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
ভয়েস আচ্ছা, মানে গেমের সাউন্ড না গেলে ভয়েস ভালো হবে, বুঝতে পেরেছি। এবার দেখ
And
ভয়েসটা
we're
আবার
off
আগের
now.
মতন হয়ে গেছে না?
Milan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Is there an Cruyff? It's in.
হ্যাঁ, বুঝতে পেরেছি।
They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were
না
in
না,
a gap.
এটা যেটা শুনছি
They
সেটা
did
কি বলতো, মানে
exactly
কাউকে
what
কল
was
করলে
needed
যেরকম হয়
to
না,
get
সেরকম
back
আওয়াজ
into
হবে।
it. That's going to
বুঝতে
make the
পেরেছি
boss
আমি।
just a little happy now.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from
এই
there.
প্রিজম
You have to
লাইভে
give credit
একটু
and
কল মানে
fairness
একটু
to
ভয়েসেরই
the
সমস্যা,
front-footed
বাদ বাকি
pressing too. Made
একটু
things
সমস্যা
quite
নেই।
uncomfortable for them.
মানে গেমটা মোটামুটি ভালো চলে, মানে
Milan
অন্য
grab the
তুলনায়
equaliser
তাও
and
ভালো
they're
চলে,
all
একটু বেঁধে
square.
বেঁধে চলে না, অসুবিধা হয়
Well,
না
this is to be expected,
এরকম।
Peter.
Bebeto! It's in!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an
হ্যাঁ, খেলবো খেলবো।
advantageous edge, and he
এরকম
applies
ভুল
it
ভাল
with
বলতে গেলে
lethal
খেলতে
effect.
ভালো লাগে
He's
বল।
class, real
এত
class.
কষ্ট করে গোল ঢুকছে না, আর অপোনেন্টের এমনি
And
গোল
that
ঢুকে যাচ্ছে,
is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
And I
কোনো
think he's
মানে
even
হয়?
surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Looking for the run. Tries a
এটাও
shot!
সেভ, মানে আমারই
Oh, he's
গোলকিপার
been caught
জীবনে সবচেয়ে
napping.
বাজে খেলে,
Luis Suarez
আর
with the
সবার
cross.
গোলকিপার খুব ভালো খেলে জীবনে,
Baresi getting this one clear.
এই জন্য
Bebeto.
খেলার ইচ্ছাটা থাকে না, বুঝলি তো?
Pedri.
এটা যদি সেভ হয়ে যায় কোনো মানে হয়?
Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's an excellent interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Under an awful lot of pressure. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely shaped ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Cristiano Ronaldo looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Maldini spots it and intercepts. Rodri. Nedved. Nicely weighted ball. Schneider. Luis Suarez. Cruyff. Pedri. That's an imaginative pass. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Cruyff. And it's Pedri. And there's green grass ahead of him.
কিছু মনে করো না, তুমি আগের থেকে একটু খারাপ খেলছো, বা হয়তো বাকিরা অনেক
Just
কার্ড
didn't
পেয়ে
work
ভালো
out for the
খেলছে।
run that he made.
They should have done a
আচ্ছা,
lot better.
গোলকিপার
The
চেঞ্জ
final
করো,
ball
পিটার
was
চেক
very
করে নাও।
poor.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Cruyff going face to face with his great
আচ্ছা, তাহলে
rival.
যদি ভালো খেলিস তাহলে একটু র্যাঙ্ক পুশ কর।
Threads one in. Cannavaro does well to stand firm and defend it. It's run loose here. Nedved. Bellingham conjures time and space where few can. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bellingham, great defending, strong and determined. Nedved.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Tries to pass it through. Well, that's a dangerous ball. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. He can get that clear. And it's Nedved. And he's had a hit! Oh, that could cost them.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
না, ওরকম ব্যাপার নেই যে এই প্রত্যেক ম্যাচে 5 গোল। না, রাতেও করবো, রাতেও আসবো লাইভে। না না, প্রত্যেক ম্যাচে 5 গোল দেওয়া ওরকম ব্যাপার না। ব্যাপারটা হচ্ছে যে মানে আমার গোলকিপার সত্যিই খেলতে পারছে না। ঠিক আছে, দেখা যাক কবে ভালো খেলে। এত ভালো খেলেও যদি গোল না ঢোকে তাহলে আর কি করবো? সেটাই হচ্ছে কথা।
Substitution for Milan.
হুম।
Number 14.
So their fourth quarter of the game.
Number 7. Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 5. Bellingham.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
11. Bale.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Shevchenko. Number
অটোমেটিক প্লেয়ার, ঠিক
Well, he
আছে,
certainly wasn't in the mood to take any
অটোমেটিক
risks.
প্লেয়ার। ঠিক আছে, দেখা যাবে। হ্যাঁ, পিটার চেককে নামাবো, পরের ম্যাচে নামাবো। গোলকিপার সাবস্টিটিউশন করা ঠিক না, তো তাই জন্য আর করিনি, বুঝলি তো।
substitution.
গোলকিপার ম্যাচের মাঝে সাবস্টিটিউট করলে কোনো এফেক্ট হয় না।
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Now it's Mbappe. That has been cut short. Milan are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
And he skips past his man.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Del Piero. And it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, played right into his path. That's tidy. Adams did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
2 added minutes has been
We are
indicated.
into stoppage time. Can he get it through? He has a look up. Nedved. Bale. Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Suarez. And that is that. Milan perhaps feeling a little
খেলা
aggrieved
আরে
at this
পিটার চেক
final
ভালো খেলে
score.
আমি জানি
They
তো।
clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more.
খেলছে যে আতাউরের সাথে।
So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area. But the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
ভালো খেলা। আরে খেলা তো হচ্ছে কিন্তু গোলকিপার ভালো খেলছে, কি করবো বল? এত ভালো খেলছে গোলকিপার, ফ্রি গোলকিপার এত ভালো খেলছে না, এমনি গোলকিপার ভালো খেলে আমি জানি, বাট ফ্রি এর গোলকিপার এত ভালো খেলছে, কি করবো? তুই যে এপিকেটা পাঠালি ওতে মানে ফোনে কোনো সমস্যা হবে না তো? না ভালো খেলেছিস। কি অ্যাপের নাম কি? অ্যাপের নাম কি? বেস এপিকে দেখলাম। ক্রিক ফায়ার, আচ্ছা আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে, দেখবো। সবাই ভালো খেলছে এখন, আমি খারাপ খেলছি সবচেয়ে পৃথিবীতে, বুঝলি? এটা হচ্ছে মোরাল অফ দ্য স্টোরি, সবাই ভালো খেলছে এক্সেপ্ট মি। এই দেমবেলেটা খুব ভালো খেলে, অপোনেন্টের এই দেমবেলেটা না দারুণ খেলে। না না, স্কোয়াড সেট না রে ভাই, অ্যাকচুয়ালি স্কোয়াড তো সেট আলাদা কথা, কিন্তু না না স্কোয়াড সেট না, একটা হচ্ছে যে তোর মানে আমি বুঝতে পারছি না অ্যাকচুয়ালি, সত্যি কথা বলতে গেলে আমার গোলকিপার, আচ্ছা পিটার চেক, সরি সরি, পিটার চেক, মানে অ্যাকচুয়ালি গোলকিপার যদি একটু ভালো সাপোর্ট না দেয় না জিততে পারবে না কোনো ম্যাচ, মানে মিনিমাম একটু সাপোর্ট দিতে হবে। দেখ তোর সাথে যখন সেমিফাইনাল খেললাম গোলকিপার সাপোর্ট দিল বলে জিতলাম, ঠিক আছে, আতাউরের সাথে ফাইনাল খেললাম গোলকিপার সাপোর্ট দিয়েছিল বলে জিতেছি। তো গোলকিপারকে মিনিমাম একটা পারফরমেন্স দিতে হবে প্রত্যেক ম্যাচে, 6.5 বা 7, ঠিক আছে, মানে এরকম রেটিং যদি তো কনস্ট্যান্ট গোলকিপার দেয়, প্রত্যেক ম্যাচের শেষে স্ট্যাট চেক করবি, দেখবি গোলকিপার রেটিং 6 থেকে 7 মধ্যে যদি থাকে, তাহলে আহ, 6 থেকে 7 মধ্যে থাকলে মোটামুটি জানবি গোলকিপার কনস্ট্যান্ট মানে কনসিস্টেন্সি আছে, সেই গোলকিপার ভালো। আমার মানে বুফন কোনো ম্যাচে কনসিস্টেন্ট নয়, ঠিক আছে, প্রত্যেক ম্যাচে উল্টো পাল্টা গোল খায়। আতাউর সাথে
So,
আতাউর দুটো শট
we've
মানে
got
দুটো অন্টাকে দুটো
big
গোল,
expectation,
কোনো মানে সেভই
emotion.
নেই,
The game
এফোর্টই
yet to
নেই কোনো।
kick off. The excitement already palpable.
আর ওদিকে তোর ওই কি নাম,
Well, the
টান,
pre-match build
উড়ে
has
উড়ে
been
সেভ করছে, ভাবা
fantastic.
যায়?
Now, the game
মানে
itself.
ভয়ঙ্কর ব্যাপার। সে যাই হোক, সেটা কথা না,
So,
দেখি।
it's away we go
এখন
then.
চেক কেন আমাদের চেক ভালো খেলতে পারবে না, অনেকদিন চেককে খেলায়নি তো।
So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy Saka, I've been praising since day one. Someone who has a great versatility in his game, the right attitude, very clever in how he operates around the pitch, and I think he has the potential to excel in most. And
কি
drive!
বাজে কাটানো, বাজে বাজে।
That is certainly not what he had in mind.
মার্সিটান করতে হবে, মার্সেলিটান। ওরকম দূর থেকে না সবার গোলকিপার ভালো মনে হয়, বুঝলি তো, নিজের গোলকিপার বাদ দিয়ে। এটা হচ্ছে ব্যাপার, দূর থেকে সবার গোলকিপার মনে হয় যেন ভালো খেলছে আর নিজেরটা ভালো খেলে না, এটা হচ্ছে ব্যাপার, বুঝলি তো। এই হচ্ছে অপোনেন্ট, তো এই জন্য লিগ খেলতে যায় না, মানে খেললেই ফার্স্টেই পজ, কি যে করে কি জানি, ফার্স্টেই পজ, ওরা মানে হয়। আচ্ছা, গেম মানে কোয়ালিটি ভালো আসছে তো? আরে ভাই কি করে পজ করে এরা, কি জানি, মানে হয় কোনো, ফালতু টাইম ওয়েস্ট। মানে এখন সেই 1 ঘন্টা বসিয়ে রাখবে, 1 ঘন্টা বসিয়ে না বসাই, ঠিক আছে, অনেক কিছু করলো হয়তো, ম্যানেজিং ফ্যানেজিং, ঠিক আছে, ঠিক আছে, দেখ মারছেও না, ঠিক আছে, খেলবি না তা বেরিয়ে যা ভাই, খেলবি না তা বেরিয়ে যা।
Oh, he's done very well to take
খেলছে
that
দেখছিস,
back.
খেলছে কিন্তু।
Now it's Cruyff. Can he get on the end of this? Now there's a takes a shot.
Well, he got rid
এসছে
because
শুধু
he was
বল
under
উড়াতে আর
pressure.
ইয়ে করতে, ইয়ার্কি মারতে,
That's gone for a throw in.
বল উড়াচ্ছে আর ফোনটা রেখে দিয়েছে, ঠিক আছে, খেলছে না।
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
এবার একটা থ্রু মারবে, গোল হয়ে যাবে।
Now it's Mbappe. No, that's been intercepted. Bellingham is onto it in a flash. Nedved. Luis Suarez. That pass has been well intercepted. Great chance! Goal! Milan! The breakthrough strike! That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
সজল,
Well,
সজল
1-0
তো
lead
ত্রাস আমার কাছে এখন।
established. Well, this should allow
সবাই
them
ত্রাস,
to be
সবাই ভালো
a
খেলছে
little
ফ্রেন্ড
more
ম্যাচে, বুঝলি তো? আমি
expansive,
মানে
although
আমি শুধু
they'd be wise
হারতে
to
আসি
be
ফ্রেন্ড ম্যাচ খেলার
cautious
জন্য,
for now.
এটা হচ্ছে ব্যাপার।
Rodri promptly onto that, and that is that.
আর এই লিঙ্ক আপ তো
That's
কোনদিন
the
কাজ দেয়
moment.
না আমার সাথে, ঠিক আছে, কি যে লিঙ্ক আপ।
Looking for the run. Pass somewhat off target. Osimhen. This looks promising. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And tries a shot!
এত লেট, এত লেট।
And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
তুই তুই তো ভালোই খেলিস
Milan
ভাই,
with
তোর
their
সাথে
first
তুই একটু
corner.
অত
First
সিরিয়াস
in the
খেলিস
game
না
for
বলে তুই
either
হার,
side,
তুইও
actually.
সিরিয়াস খেললে আমাকে হারিয়ে দিবি, ঠিক আছে, স্ট্রিং নিয়ে কোনো ভরসা নেই।
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way.
আবার হারতে, হার দেখতে চলে এসেছিস, হ্যাঁ, শুধু
Halfway
আসিনি
point
হারতে
now.
স্ট্রিমে, ঠিক আছে।
A probing pass. Good
তোরা কোথায়, চায়ের
quality
দোকানে নাকি?
control. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
কটা গোল দিল সুয়ারেজ?
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And this is Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! No mistake! Again!
ও আচ্ছা, অনিস তোকে মেসেজ করেছে খেলার জন্য, মানে অনিস কাউকে না কাউকে মেসেজ করে সবসময় ফ্রেন্ড ম্যাচ খেলার জন্য,
Yeah, a
তাহলে ও
fantastic run and a
শান্তি পায় না
fantastic
অ্যাকচুয়ালি,
pass
লোককে
to
না হারিয়ে,
include him
ঠিক
in.
আছে,
Both needed to be
হারাতেই হবে
taken to
লোককে।
perfection, and they were.
না, ও ছেলেটা খেলার ইন্টারেস্ট আছে, ভালো খেলছে এখন।
So that's two now without
সত্যি ভালো
reply.
খেলছে।
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Nedved. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He's been bundled over, that is a foul.
তো আরে,
He's going to have
তোরটা
his man
108
taken.
ভাই, তোরটা কেন খেলতে
Well,
পারবে
that's
না
the
বল?
best way to deal
তোরটা
with
তো
it,
ভালো
but
খেলবে।
the old threat of pace clearly made him feel
108
a
রেটিং এর
tad
প্লেয়ার।
uncomfortable. I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Oh, that was close.
কটা গোল দিলি সুয়ারেজ ইয়েকে, সিভি ভাইকে, সুয়ারেজকে দিয়ে?
Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
There will be 3 minutes.
Dembele, can he finish?
কোনো মানে হয়?
Deep into first
কোনো
half
মানে
stoppage
হয়?
time, a crucial goal. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
This is threatening to become a really good game. And there is the half-time whistle.
হ্যাঁ, ক্যান্টনা তো ভালোই
Scoreline
খেলে।
at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. And neither side holding back here. It has
ক্যান্টনা ভালো
been
খেলে,
quite
সত্যি
a
ভালো
half
খেলে।
this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Milan are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Now it's Osimhen. Bellingham. Cruyff. Well, that has not gone well. Looking for options for movement. He has a... And the finish! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's a goal! Barcelona are back in business. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
We have ourselves a real game here.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Great vision. And the through ball.
Milan really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Bellingham is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Can he get it through? Shoots! He won't be happy with that one. Can he finish? Goal, Milan! And they're back in front. He has given that the lot. Bang!
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Stojkovic. Pass is just off target.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And here's Suarez. He's going for goal.
ওহ, কি শট ভাই, সেরা শট,
The genius
সেরা।
of Luis Suarez. A finish of true class. And this is getting better and better. Suarez duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well,
বাবা,
that's
এত
really
স্লো!
winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
মানে হয় খেলবি না তো ফার্স্টেই বেরিয়ে যা ভাই।
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is
একটা
set
তো
for a
আমি আছি, আর
stirring
একটা কে আছে?
showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway. Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Yeah, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the
ল্যাগ
greatest
হলে কি
defenders
করে
of his
হবে?
time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of...
He's had a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And here's Mbappe. That's going to go a long way. Oh, the ball's gone astray. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a sharp pass.
আগে ম্যাচটা ভালো ছিল,
They've
এই
got to
ম্যাচটা
make
ভালো
this
চলছে না,
nice and
কি
quick.
সমস্যা?
Nedved. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's come in
রেড
hard.
কার্ড,
All
রেড
eyes
কার্ড
on the
দেওয়া উচিত।
referee. It's a penalty. Milan have themselves a chance from the spot. to open the scoring. And he's buried it. 1-0. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
After 18 minutes is number 7.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
এত lag।
Raul.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Nedved. And this is Cruyff. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Luis Suarez. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, taken with style. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring.
এই খেলাটা ভালো হবে। 3250 ভার্সেস 3293। অপোনেন্টের র্যাঙ্ক হচ্ছে 7000। ভালো স্কোর, সব নতুন প্লেয়ার।
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle and here we go. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that department can pay rich dividends as long as there's a good early supply. So playing two strikers can be a real help to this team. I mean, 4-4-2 these days, Peter, gets a lot of criticism, but it's unfair. Any system...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo! A class apart! Out on his own!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Guti. The ball goes in. Czech claims it, safe hands. And it's Nedved. Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Played in by Roberto Carlos. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Cruyff. Luis Suarez. Bellingham can so cleverly bypass the press. No, that's been intercepted.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by. Chance! He has done it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, that's well spotted. And it's Bellingham. Couldn't squeeze it through. Guti. Forlan. Now it's Puskas. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, important interception. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Nedved is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, what a ball! Zico! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Zico clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's there to clear it. And it's Zico. Now it's Forlan. And he was alert to it. And the referee brings the first half to a close. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Milan really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Milan ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Chance here to counter. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Zico. That's a cute ball. Picked out brilliantly. And a chance! It's a goal! And the second half is off to a flyer. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Madrid get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
He's having a good look here.
Yeah, this could well be defining when you're looking back on events.
Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Substitutions taking place.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. There's the delivery. That's a decent clearance. And it's Iniesta.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And here's Bale.
Might want to be careful there.
Toure carries the ball down the right. Puskas. And this is Forlan. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Searching pass he's played there. Iniesta will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Zico. Driving, and Puskas! Oh, he's been caught napping.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Great ball, and he's in here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Bale. Nedved. Oh, cracking ball. Suarez proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Madrid claiming a corner, and the referee concurs.
ও সরি, আমার মাইক অন ছিল না। আমি কথা বলছিলাম। এখনই বন্ধ করে দেবো স্ট্রিম। আর
Desperate
বেশিক্ষণ নেই,
defending required here.
এটা
Number
শেষ হলেই বন্ধ।
17, Rodri. Number 5, Guti. Number 17, Pushkash. Coming on the field,
Maldini
number 6,
attempts a clearance,
Van
and
Dijk.
it's Yaya Toure.
Number 3, Adams. Number 23, Rafinha.
Well, that is one way to stop him.
Pele. Substitution in progress.
Shevchenko
Added minutes has been indicated.
into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. He is through here. Iniesta. Oh, good read. And time
জিতে
is
গেছি,
up.
ডিফেন্স করে জিতে গেছি।
Milan proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it.
And a quick announcement
Your
today
reflections
that the
then, Jim.
memorabilia from
Milan
today's
clearly
match is
came
now
into
on
this
sale
match
in
with
the
a good
stadium.
game plan, one designed to capitalise on an obvious weakness. They'd
ঠিক আছে, চল
identified
টাটা
that
তাহলে, হ্যাঁ।
and never really let go.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my...